List of pronouns in English. Contents. Type of pronouns list. Personal pronouns list. Possessive pronouns list. Demonstrative pronouns list. Interrogative pronouns list. Relative pronouns list and indefinite pronouns list. In this reference, we'll go over the different types of pronouns and their definitions, and provide examples of each. We'll also have a list of all the pronouns in English so that you can quickly reference them whenever you need to. Let's start learning. Types of pronouns list. 1. Personal pronouns. These pronouns are used to refer to people and animals. Examples include I, you, he, she, it, we, and they. 2. Possessive pronouns. These pronouns help show possession or ownership of something. Examples include my, your, his, her, its, our, and their. 3. Demonstrative pronouns. These pronouns help point to specific things. Examples include this, that, these, and those. 4. Interrogative pronouns. These pronouns help ask questions. Examples include who, whom, which, what, and whose. 5. Relative pronouns. These pronouns help introduce dependent clauses. Examples include who, whom, which, that, and whose. 6. Indefinite pronouns. These pronouns help refer to unspecified people or things. Examples include all, any, each, every, no one, none, some, anybody, anyone, and anything. 7. Reciprocal pronouns. These pronouns are used to refer to a mutual relationship between two or more people. Examples include each other and one another. 8. Intensive pronouns. These pronouns help emphasize a noun or pronoun. Examples include myself, yourself, himself, herself, itself, ourselves, and themselves. 9. Reflexive pronouns. These pronouns are used to refer back to the subject of the sentence. Examples include myself, yourself, himself, herself, itself, ourselves, and themselves. Personal pronouns list. Personal pronouns help refer to people and animals. They are divided into 3 categories: singular, plural, and gender neutral. Here is a list of personal pronouns in English. 1. Singular personal pronouns I, you, he, she, and it. 2. Plural personal pronouns we and they. 3. Gender-neutral personal pronouns they, them, their, theirs, and themselves. For example, you can use the pronoun I to refer to yourself, the pronoun you to refer to the person you are talking to, the pronoun he to talk about a male person, the pronoun she to refer to a female person, the pronoun it to refer to an animal or an inanimate object, the pronoun we to refer to a group of people, and the pronoun they to refer to a group of people or animals. Possessive pronouns list. Possessive pronouns help show possession or ownership of something. They are divided into 3 categories: singular, plural, and gender neutral. Here is a list of the possessive pronouns in English. 1. Singular possessive pronouns my, your, his, and her. 2. Plural possessive pronouns our and their. 3. Gender-neutral possessive pronouns its, theirs, and their. For example, you can use the pronoun my to refer to something that belongs to you, the pronoun your to refer to something that belongs to the person you are talking to, the pronoun his to refer to something that belongs to a male person, the pronoun her to refer to something which belongs to a female person, the pronoun our to refer to something that belongs to a group of people, and the pronoun there, to refer to something that belongs to a group of people or animals. Demonstrative pronouns list. Demonstrative pronouns help point to specific things. They are divided into two categories, singular and plural. Here is a list of the demonstrative pronouns in English. 1. Singular demonstrative pronouns, this and that. 2. Plural demonstrative pronouns, these and those. For example, you can use the pronoun this to refer to a thing that is close to you, the pronoun that to refer to a thing that is far from you, the pronoun these to refer to multiple things that are close to you, and the pronoun those to refer to multiple things that are far from you. Interrogative pronouns list. Interrogative pronouns are used to ask questions. Here is a list of the interrogative pronouns in English: who, whom, which, what, whose. For example, you can use the pronoun who to ask about the subject of a sentence, the pronoun whom to ask about the object of a sentence, the pronoun which to ask about the choice between two or more things, the pronoun what to ask about the nature or identity of something, and the pronoun whose to ask about the possession or ownership of something. Relative pronouns list. Relative pronouns are used to introduce dependent clauses. Here is a list of the relative pronouns in English: who, whom, which, that, whose. For example, you can use the pronoun who to refer to the subject of a dependent clause, the pronoun whom to refer to the object of a dependent clause, the pronoun which to refer to a specific thing or idea, the pronoun that to refer to a general idea, and the pronoun whose to refer to the possession or ownership of something. Indefinite pronouns list. Indefinite pronouns help refer to unspecified people or things. Here is a list of the indefinite pronouns in English: all, any, each, every, no one, none, some, anybody, anyone, anything. For example, you can use the pronoun all to refer to all of something, the pronoun any to refer to any one thing, the pronoun each to refer to each individual thing, the pronoun every to refer to everything, the pronoun no one to refer to no one in particular, the pronoun none to refer to none of something, the pronoun some to refer to some unspecified things, the pronoun anybody to refer to any person, the pronoun anyone to refer to any one person, and the pronoun anything to refer to any one thing. Reciprocal pronouns list. Reciprocal pronouns are used to refer to a mutual relationship between two or more people. There are only two in English: each other, one another. For example, you could say, "Wow, they really love each other," when talking about a couple you know. Intensive pronouns list. Intensive pronouns are used to emphasize a noun or pronoun. They are divided into three categories: singular, plural, and gender neutral. Here is a list of the intensive pronouns in English. 1. Singular intensive pronouns: myself, yourself, himself, and herself. 2. Plural intensive pronouns: ourselves and themselves. 3. Gender-neutral intensive pronouns: itself. For example, you can use the pronoun myself to emphasize the subject of a sentence, the pronoun yourself to emphasize the person you are talking to, the pronoun himself to emphasize a male person, the pronoun herself to emphasize a female person, the pronoun ourselves to emphasize a group of people, the pronoun themselves to emphasize a group of people or animals, and the pronoun itself to emphasize a thing or an idea. Reflexive pronouns list. Reflexive pronouns help refer back to the subject of the sentence. They are divided into three categories: singular, plural, and gender neutral. Here is a handy list of the reflexive pronouns in English. 1. Singular reflexive pronouns: myself, yourself, himself, and herself. 2. Plural reflexive pronouns, ourselves and themselves. 3. Gender-neutral reflexive pronouns, itself. For example, you can use the pronoun myself to refer back to yourself, the pronoun yourself to refer back to the person you are talking to, the pronoun himself to refer back to a male person, the pronoun herself to refer back to a female person, the pronoun ourselves to refer back to a group of people, the pronoun themselves to refer back to a group of people or animals, and the pronoun itself to refer back to a thing or an idea. Examples of pronouns and sentences. Here are some examples of pronouns and sentences. I went to the store. Personal pronoun. This is my book. Possessive pronoun. That is not my car. Demonstrative pronoun. Who is she? Interrogative pronoun. That is the girl who I saw at the park. Relative pronoun. Some people like ice cream. Indefinite pronoun. They helped each other. Reciprocal pronoun. I did it myself. Intensive pronoun. She made the cake herself. Reflexive pronoun. Summary. This quick reference should help improve your vocabulary and quickly check up on pronoun meaning whenever you need to. Thank you for watching.